You know, as I look out over the crowd, I see members of a lot of our friends groups. I see Don Harrison and Ellie of the Friends of the Historic Great Falls Tavern who have done so much here. I see members of the C&O Canal Association who followed in the footsteps of Justice William O. Douglas. But it takes a real village, if you will, to take care of a national park, and we are all part of that village. And it's my real honor and privilege to be able to say that this park now has an official friends group that is our fundraising group. It raises friends, it operates programs like our canal quarters, and we've got a real bright future when you think about all of these groups kind of coming together to help support the park. But Matthew Logan and the C&O Canal Trust, as evidenced by the scanning project and other projects that are going on up and down the canal, are our official friends group. And Matthew, thank you so much for doing all the heavy lifting to organize not only the event today, but I guess you're going to reference how many different projects are going on during Canal Pride Days this year. It's a phenomenal event, not just a singular event, but it's a series of events. And we're very fortunate to have you and the Trust here, and thank you so very much.
Thank you, Kevin. These are accomplished, powerful people, and I am honored to be in their presence, but I frankly feel that their careers would not be complete if they can't address probably the most important issue to my quality of life, and that is pollen. So if you can commit to a pollen reduction strategy right now, the war on pollen. Thank you so much. I have the pleasure to continue to thank other people because big events like this are possible only with a lot of people's help. And we have some sponsors for the event. If you look on the back of any of our event t-shirts, I think you'll see who those folks are, but I would like to identify some of those who are here today. The Friends of Historic Great Falls Tavern, Don Harrison, wave your hand again. Very generous financial supporter of the Trust and this event. We have guest services, Chris Rohr. There's Chris. Thank you so much. Some of our most generous and civic-minded businessmen in this county, Paul and Andy Chod of Minkoff Development. They've taken a special interest in the Pennyfield area, and we've got another Canal Pride Day event, volunteer event tomorrow morning. If you don't have enough of it today, we're going to do some great projects up there to really beautify that area. And then if you notice the logo on our shirts, that was produced by Pitney Creative and a gentleman named Blake Stenning, and I want to thank Blake who's not here today. As I mentioned, we have the other event coming tomorrow morning. There's additional ones in Williamsport, up in Paw Paw, and so as we move up the canal, we start here and move west with the spring, with the dogwoods and the pollen. You can take the pollen trail up to the western end of the park with us throughout the month. So be sure to check out our website, which I'm sure you've already seen and are familiar with, for more of those opportunities. And right now, we've referenced several times the breach in the canal, which has affected well over 1 million people. Not only the visitors to this location, it's located just downstream from here, between Great Falls and Anglers Inn, but because of that breach, there hasn't been water in the canal as you go downstream past Cabin John, Glen Echo, down into those communities. So there are a lot of people who have been affected by that breach, and so it's very expensive to fix those kinds of things. We're talking about a $3 million project. Well, we're not going to be able to raise $3 million from the community, and frankly, that's not necessarily our job. We call on Congress and the federal agencies to assist us in that. But one of the things that we thought as the Trust was important to do is to raise the awareness of the need for that. And so we launched a $100,000 campaign soon after the breach, about a year ago, and the response, we've had hundreds of people come forward with gifts of $5 to $10, we've got a $10,000, several $10,000 donations. So people have come and made their donations, and today I am very privileged and honored to present to Kevin Brandt and the C&O Canal National Historical Park, on behalf of the 3.8 million visitors to this park, a check for $100,000.